If you're just churning out content using AI, you're not editing it properly, it hasn't got that human touch, you're simply just copying and pasting from ChatGPT, then it's not going to demonstrate that experience, expertise, the trust, the authority in the content. You will see results much more quickly if you're doing things like updating your website very frequently, adding new content. If you're doing this daily, weekly, you're going to see results a lot more quickly. If you're only doing this very occasionally, then there's no reason for search engines to actually crawl your website. You've got to give Google and platforms like ChatGPT a reason to keep coming to your website to crawl it. So if you're creating new content, you're creating pages, you're linking to new pages as you create them as well, then you're going to see results a lot more quickly. So blogging is still very important for SEO reasons. You have to build authority on your website, and one of the best ways to build that topical authority is through creating content in your blog. So if you're talking about your products and your services in great detail, answering FAQs, linking blogs together, building silos of related content, that is very powerful for search engines because they're learning what your website is about, what your business is about. So if you're doing it frequently, that's even better. Blogging is still really important for SEO. It depends on the business, but blogging once a month, if you're creating a really good, helpful content, a decent article once a month over the period of a year, you've got 12 decent articles. Obviously, that's not many, but it can take a long time to create a decent article on your website. If you spend a day and a half writing a really useful, helpful piece of content which demonstrates your authority, that's a really good start. I'd obviously encourage businesses to create more than one article a month. If you can create one a week, that would be fantastic. But it just gives reasons for search engines to crawl your website, to help them understand what your business is about. If you're not creating content regularly, then there's no reasons for the search engine to come back and look at your site. Definitely quality content over the the amount that you're creating. If you're not focusing on that quality, then if you're just churning out content using AI, you're not editing it properly, it hasn't got that human touch, you're simply just copying and pasting from ChatGPT, then it's not going to demonstrate that experience, expertise, the trust, the authority in the content, and you won't really see any success from that, I don't think.